Hello students, I'm Hitesh Hariramani, and in today's session we are going to solve 2021 logical reasoning section of JIPMAT. And while solving these questions, I'll also tell you what kind of questions you should solve, what questions you should skip, what is the thought process behind a specific question, how much time should you devote to a specific question. So overall solution and analysis of the logical reasoning section of 2021 JIPMAT. If you are interested in knowing more about the courses we offer, or who are all the mentors conducting sessions, how do we teach, you can visit IPM Pathshala, and there you can go through our pre sessions, also go through our course material. On Telegram, you can search IPM Pathshala, you will get our channel and group. Instagram, IPM Pathshala. You can also download our app on Android and Apple. It's named IPM Pathshala. You'll easily find more than 50 hours of free content on our app. You need to know more about courses. You need to know the structure in which we deliver content. You can contact our helpline numbers. These are our support numbers. What is this question? This question is about arranging things in a logical sequence. In this question, arrange the given words in a meaningful sequence and then choose the most appropriate sequence from amongst the options provided below the question. Presentation, recommendation, arrival, discussion, introduction. So this sounds like what happens in a meeting. First, you arrive, you go through introductions. So C should be followed by E. This is gone. Now, there should be a presentation. Based upon the presentation, there will be a discussion. And based upon the discussion, there will be a recommendation. Now, these two might interchange, but these three must be fixed. So look at this. This is the only answer option which has got C, E, A, because it might happen that recommendation is given first and then there's a discussion in a meeting. These two might interchange. Now your mind will say, sir, what if that was another option? In that case, usually the discussion happens first and then we reach a recommended conclusion. Logically, B should end the sequence. Study the following arrangement carefully and answer the questions given below. So we have a long string of alphabets and numbers. How many digits are there in the sequence which are immediately preceded as well as followed by letter? I am looking for a digit. There should be a letter before it and there should be a letter after it. So you go to digits first. There is a letter, there is a letter. So one case. Go to a digit. There is a letter, there is a letter. This is a digit. We have a letter in front, but at the end we don't have a letter. There's a digit. We have a symbol, not letter. So there are two such cases. There are two such cases. In this question, find out how many such pairs of letters are there in the given word creative, which has as many letters between them in the word as in the English alphabet. So we have C, R, E, A, T, I, V, E. One way is through numbers, one way is by basic counting. Let us try numbers approach. The position for C is 3, R 18, E5, A1, T20, I9, V22, and E5. Look at this. If I talk about A, B, C, D, E, let us say F. The position is second, the position is six. The difference between positions is 4. But how many alphabets are between them? The number of alphabet is difference minus 1. So if in any case, if I look at the difference and I subtract 1, That when letters are between them, I'm good to go. The difference is 15. Do we have 14 letters between them? No. The difference is 2. Do we have one letter between them? Yes. This is our first pair. In this method, you don't have to count reverse also. That is not needed. The difference is 2. Is there one letter between them? No. The difference is 17. Are there 16 letters between them? No. The difference is 6. Are there 5 letters between them? No. It is close. There are 4. The difference is 19. Are there 18 letters between them? No. The difference is 2. Is there one letter between them? No. So I'm done with C. All possibilities are done. Now we don't have to count reverse. Number approach is slightly faster in this respect. Difference is 13. Are there 12 letters? No. Difference is 17. Are there 16 letters? Difference is 2. There should be one letter between them. R, S, T. There are 2. Don't count this. Difference is 9. Now see, the difference is 4. The difference is 4. Are there 3 letters? No. More than that. Difference 13, not possible. Difference is 4. Difference is 15. Look at this. Difference is 4, but there are 2 letters. I expect there to be 3 letters. Not possible, not possible. All these are gone. Difference is 19. Difference is 8. Difference is 21. Be careful. The difference between these is 4. Difference is 4. I expect 3 letters. Are there 3 letters? Yes. Look at this. A is 1, E is 5. The difference is 4. How many letters do they have? They have 3 letters. Difference minus 1. I have taken everything up to A. From this, difference is 11. Not possible. Difference here, C. Between T and V, difference here is 2. There must be one letter between them. Yes, this is a pair that I should count. From here, no, no, no. There are 3 such cases, 3 such pairs which have same number of alphabet between them as English alphabet. This is numbers based approach. I'll show you one more approach as we proceed further in next question. Should you be solving this question in the exam? If you're under pressure, if you are short on time, you should not be solving this question in the exam. X was born on March 6, 2014. The same year, Independence Day was celebrated on Friday. On which day X was born? So we don't know what is 6th of March 2014, but we know 15th of August 2014, this was a Friday. Now, what does it imply? What does it mean? We first count number of days needed for month to end. I don't know what day this is. March month is 31 days. There are 25 days for the month to end. From 6, there are 25 days. March is gone. Then April, there are 30 days. 30 divided by 7, the remainder is 2. May month has 31 days. 31 divided by 7, remainder is 3. Why are we taking remainder by 3? We cover that in detail in our live lectures. There is a cyclicity of 7 when dealing with clocks and calendars. In this case, calendars. June has 30 days, 2 remainder. July has 31 days, 3 remainder. Now July is gone. We are on the 15th. We are on the 15th of August divided by 7. Now one way is you add everything and divide by 7. Other logical way is you create multiples of 7. See, this is 232, that is 7, no remainder. 25 and 3 is 28, no remainder. 15 divided by 7, 1 remainder. So while coming to Friday, we have shifted 1. So we have shifted 1 day. That means this was Thursday. That means that was answer option C. Take your time. If you have not studied calendars in detail, this will seem a little difficult, but Once you master the approach that a month has 30 days, so I need to only add 2. A month has 31 days, so I only need to add 3. Here in the beginning, we always end the month first, and at the last is always on the date. This is a very standard and mm, cleanly defined approach of solving calendar questions. Chandrika is 8 ranks ahead of Jaya, who ranks 26th in the class of 42. What is Chandrika's rank from the last? So, when we talk about Jaya, Jaya's rank is 26. From the beginning, her rank is 26. And Chandrika is 8 ranks ahead. So, 26 minus 8, if I subtract 8, that will be 18th rank. So, Chandrika's rank is 18 from the beginning. Now, this is a concept. Rank from the beginning and rank from the ending will always be one more than the number of people or number of elements in the line. There are 42 people, 42 plus 1, 43. So Chandrika's rank, see this 18 is what? 18 is the rank from beginning. I need Chandrika's rank from the last. So rank from the beginning and rank from the ending would be 43. So rank from the ending should be 43 minus 18, which is 25. You should absolutely be solving such a question. Very standard question. This is the only concept that you need to know. You should know. Rank from beginning and rank from ending is always 1 plus n. N is the number of elements in the line. This is called ranking question. Which of the following figures correctly represent relation between tall men, black-haired people, and Indians? So some tall men can have black hairs, some tall men may not have black hairs. So something like this can be there. Now, some tall men can be Indians, some black haired people can be Indians. So something like this. So a small amount of overlap between these elements. I see answer option D looks like that. This is a question based upon Venn diagram. Again, 30-second question. You should definitely solve such questions in the exam. Sandhya walks 10 meters towards south. Turning to left, she walks 20 meters, then turns right. After walking distance 20 meters, she turns right, walks 20 meters, and finally turns right and moves 10 meters. In which direction is she moving? So we only need to answer whether she is moving right, left, or north, south, east, west. We don't need exact distances. So first, she travels 10 meters south. Still, to stay authentic, you should try to draw length proportionally. She turns left. When somebody is facing south, their left is your right. Travels 20 meters. So I'll draw a line that looks double in the length. This is 10, this is 20. This is the direction of facing right now. And then turns right. Now somebody looking that side, right will be downwards. Travels 20 meters. Again turns right. Now somebody turning right here, facing down. The right will be opposite to yours. Walks 20 meters. Now again she turns right and somebody facing this side, right will be upwards. She travels 20 meters. She is back at her starting point. Now she turns right. Now when she turns right and travels 10 meters, she is heading towards east. Heading towards east. Walks 20 meters, finally turns to right and move 10 meters. She is heading towards east. Let us try this one more time. 10 meters south, turns left, turns right, again turns right 20 meters, Okay. Okay. After this turning right, she only travels 10 meters. She only travels now 10 meters. This is the final stop. यहाँ पे ऐसा. So she is not moving east, she is moving north. ये लास्ट वाला पार्ट ध्यान देना थोड़ा सा. She is moving towards north. Option B. In a certain code, LPBP means roses are blue. Silk means red owners. And PMIT means owners are vegetables. Then what is the code for red? Such questions we try to answer by finding common part. See, this is red. So code for red is either sick or he. Red is not available anywhere else. Do you see this he and this he is available in both? Owners is available in both. So he is owers. 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 He is owers. That means red must be sick. Red must be sick. This is covered under the topic of coding decoding and fairly straightforward. What is common between two sentences? What is corresponding code? It is very easy to observe. Red is something which is not common anywhere. So you think reverse. If I can find owers, that is he. Owers is he, which is common. So I'll cross off. So sick is red. You should definitely solve such questions in exam. Read the following information and then answer the question given below. Q is brother of R. Gender of R, we don't know. Q is the brother, Q is the male. P is the sister of Q. T is the brother of S. I do not know where is S, where is T, I do not know. S is the daughter of R. R has a daughter S. Now I can say T is the brother. Who are the niece of Q? Who are the niece of Q? So Q has only one niece, which is S. Who are the niece of Q? This is exactly this actual question from the JIPMAT exam. There's a slight problem in the framing of the question. Who are the niece of Q? So only S is the niece here. So I'll go with this answer option, but the question is small problem. T cannot be the niece. T is the nephew here. This is the official question from the exam, but there's a slight problem with the question itself. Happens in the exam. Answer is this. S is the only person who is the niece here. S is the only option available in D. Study the information given below and answer the questions that follow. There are four friends A, B, C, D. One of them is a cricketer and studies chemistry and biology. A and B play football. Both football players study mathematics. D is a boxer. One football player studies physics. The boxer studies mathematics and accounts. All friends study two subjects and play one game each. How many games are played and subjects studied by A, B, C, D? So I'll write their names A, B, C, D. Every person has two subjects that they study and they must play one game. How many games are played? Again, see, I don't care about total table. I have to simply count. So subject wise, let us go for games first. Cricket game, football game, boxing game. Again, boxing comes to the picture. So I have got three games for you. I have got three games for you. Now, what are the subjects? Subjects are chemistry, biology, mathematics. We don't have to match anything. We simply have to count. we have accounts. That's all. So we have four subjects. In this case, we have three games and four subjects. Do we have to fulfill any other condition as well? Chemistry, biology, physics we missed. See, physics we missed. Physics. One, two, three, four, five. That is why be very careful. The question seems very easy. Walk in a park, but see, physics while reading we missed it out. That is, there are three games and five subjects. Should you solve this in the exam? Yes. So observation based question. There is no matching needed. In this question, relationship between different elements is shown in the statements, and the statements are followed by conclusions numbered 1 and 2. So we have to decide one follows, two follows, both follow. These are inequality based questions. I am trying to reach from V to E. First one is V to E. So look at this. In this line, look at this. V is definitely more than R. R and L are equal. That is fine. But that is also more than E. So is V more than E? Yes. V is more than E. And F is further more than that. F is further more than that. So is F more than E? Yes. H and R. See, here H is more than P, and on this side, P is less than equal to E, is less than equal to L, is less than R. Now, please understand, H is more than P and R is also more than P, but there is no direct comparison between H and R. Let us say P is 10, maybe H is 1000 and R is 15 is a possibility. You are simply saying H is more. How much more we do not know. R is also more than P. How much we do not know. So this comparison is not necessarily true. So 11, the answer is C. Only conclusion 1 is true. I can clearly see I have to compare F and D. F is available here. F is linked with V. So what I did is I indirectly proved that V is more than E. V is more than E. F is more than V. So F is more than E as well. Answer option C. You should solve inequality based questions if you are comfortable with observing the pattern or observing the flow of information. A lot of people they make this mistake. See, this is decreasing, 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 and now this is increasing. Always try to bring equations on the same side. They are either all decreasing or all increasing. You will be able to solve these questions faster and more accurately. This is in a manner small degree coding, decoding, and to a small degree board mass calculation. First, you write down just the numbers. Don't copy any symbols because symbols are wrong. Multiplication, multiplication means minus. Now this is correct. Plus, plus, plus means divide. This is divide. Divide, divide means plus. This is plus, plus, plus means divide. This is minus sign means multiplication. What is the rule of BODMAS? BODMAS. There are no brackets, there is no off. Division should happen first. I should divide these first. I should divide these first. Now, what happens after division? Multiplication. There's only one multiplication. This is 9. So 36 minus 3 plus 9, which is 36 plus 6, which is 42. 12th question. D is the answer. Best way to solve this, fastest way to solve this is you copy down just the numbers. and then you write down the correct symbols. A lot of students who are out of practice, they will first copy this down, the whole equation. Then they'll make corrections. You are wasting time. Which word cannot be made from the word? So the idea is, you form locus, L O C U S. You can form this. Can you form molar, M O M O L A R? You can form this. The question is, what can you not form? See, scar, S C A R. I can form these. Solus. Solus has an E. This spelling does not contain even a single E. So you cannot form solus spelling. Solus. This cannot be created from the alphabets of the given spelling. Answer option D. Should you solve? Absolutely. Very easy questions. This question is based on the information given below. Six faces of the cube are painted in a manner that no adjacent face is of same color. The three colors used in the painting are red, blue, green. The cube is cut into 36 smaller cubes in a manner that 32 cubes are of one size and the rest is a bigger size. Each bigger cube has no red side. How many cubes only have one side colored? All right. So if I imagine, let us use a different color. I'm just using this for imagination. I don't have to actually make those cuts. This is our cube. We are going to paint in such a manner that if this is red, then the opposite side is red. Red cannot be adjacent. Similarly, if the front color is blue, then back color is blue. If the top color is green, the bottom color is green. Now we don't have to actually cut this. We need to make 32 cubes of same size and we need to make four big cubes. Also, the big cubes cannot have any red color on them. That means those big cubes will be cut in such a manner that they are part of this space. Now, how are they cut? We don't care. They'll be cut here. Now, how can I create 32? See, look at the surface red. Imagine this right side surface I have drawn here. If I make this as 4 by 4, I'm creating 16 cubes on this side and 16 on the opposite side. So I'll have 32 cubes. Now, in those 32 cubes, 16 on this side, do you see the middle ones have no surface common? The one in the middle will only have red. One in the corner will have red and blue. So in the middle there are four cubes. Here there are four cubes. Here there are four cubes which will only red. Now if you look at the bigger one, if I try to create four cubes, how can I create four cubes? See, this left hand side is one cube. This whole is one cube. Similarly, right hand side is one cube. And I'll slice in the middle. That will make it four cubes. These will always have red and these will always have blue and green, blue and green, blue and green. So if you want only one color, that will be red on four on this side. On this side also there will be four red. So there will be eight cubes which will have only red color on them. The remaining four will have blue and green both on them. This question requires a lot of visualization. There's a possibility you might not be able to visualize this in the exam. So you should not solve this kind of question in the exam. If it is a formula based, cutting of cube, coloring of cube, yes. Otherwise, this is slightly difficult. In this question, four options, three of them are alike and one is different. Find the odd one out. December 2021, February 2021, March 2021, November 2021. Probably I'm supposed to find the days or number of days in the month. This has 31 days. This has 28 days. March has 31 days. October, November, December. This has 30 days. So in terms of being odd, this looks pretty odd that two months have 31 days, 1 month has 28 days, 1 month has 30 days. So it does not make much difference. This is the 12th month of the year. This is the second month of the year. March is third month of the year. November is the 11th month of the year. These are prime months. These are prime number. This is not a prime number. 15th A is the odd one out. This is called an analogy based question. There is a relation between these two. Say we will have relation with what? We use drill to create bores. The process of drilling is called boring. So we use drill to create bore. So sieve is used for what? Sieve is what? Thing you use to move stuff. So sieve is used to sift. Sift. Again, this is closer to vocab, you being able to understand the meaning of the word and knowing the relation between the two words, then closer to logic. So if your vocab is strong, you can observe the relation. In our live lectures, once the lecture is done, in form of practice sheets, you'll easily have 200 plus questions of this kind so that you can practice and remember these relations. So we have one more analogy based question. There is some relation between these two. It should be applicable between these two as well. So 210 has some relation with 380. 182 should have same relation with what? So I can think like there's an increase of 170 numbers. If I increase 170 numbers here, I will have 350 something. Looks like this. Or these could be additions of square, subtraction of square. This looks like a number very close to a square. This looks like 14 square, 196 plus 14, which I can rewrite as 14 into 15. If I take 14 common from both, I'll have 14 plus 1, which is 14 into 15. This clearly appears to me like 19 into 20. So these are consecutive multiples. Is this also multiple of consecutive numbers? Um, 13 square is 169 plus 13. Absolutely. This is 13 into 14. So what should come here? From here to here, there's a gap of 5. So from here, if I perform a gap of 5, I'll have 18 into 19. I'm not very strong with multiplications. If this was 18 into 20, this will be 360 minus 18. So 342. Answer option D makes perfect sense. Now this comes under alphabet series, but these are usually time taking. In case option C is correct, in case option D is correct, so you have to first negate others. Only way to solve this is simply plug values. A, C, B, A, C, A, C, B. This is given to me. I'm plugging this value. A, B, C, C. Do you see a pattern in this? I see A, I see BB, I see CC, I see CC. But again, there's no pattern in the middle one. If it was A, BB, CC, again A, the pattern will continue. This does not make sense, but still leave it there. Option A, leave it there. Again, copy A, C, B, A, C, A, C, B. Now copy this. A, C, B, A. Option B. Only way to solve this is through options. Now A, B, 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 A, no. Does not seem like the right thing. Option C. Why am I leaving them? Why am I not crossing them off? What if none of them makes any sense? Again, you have to go back and recheck. These are very time taking questions. A, C, B, A, C, A, C, B, B, C, A, A. I see there is A, B, C. I see there is C, B, A. Now there should have been A, B, C or B, C, A here. Let us check option D. A, C, B, A, C, A, C, B. This is B, C, B, A. Now see, this is ABC, CBA, BCA, ACB. This is a cyclic pattern in ABC, ABC, ABC. This is my answer. These are very time taking questions. If option A was correct, your job, my job is done. But if option D is correct, you have to reject first three options to reach here. So in exam, if you see such a question, you are confident you have solved enough practice questions, go for it. Otherwise, you should skip such a question in the exam. So we have to continue the series, complete the pattern. So best ways directly go for numbers. Number for M is 13, 15, 17. S is 19, 21, 23. Y is 25. A is 1. C is 3. So I notice here there is a plus 6, there is a plus 6, there is a plus 6. Now there is a plus 6. See, 21 plus 6 is 27. We don't have 27 alphabet. So we reverse the cycle and go back to A. What is this? Plus 6. When I add plus 6, 23 plus 6 is 29. We have crossed 26. So we subtract 26 and we come back to C. I will add 6 to this. It will become 25 plus 6, 31. Can I cross 26? No. I'll come back to 5. I'll add 6. So 7. 7 is G. 9. 9 is I. E, G, I. B, Bombay. When we add a number and we cross 26, we subtract 26 and we come back to the next number. We cross 26 here, we got 29. So in a cyclic manner, after Z, Z is 26. You want to go 27, 27 is A. You want to go to 28, 28 is B, and so on. In this question, a number series is given with one missing term. Choose the correct option, that will continue the sequence. 17, 19, 15, 23, 7, 39, question. There's a weird drop here. There's a very large drop here. What do I see? I see plus 2. I see minus 4. I see plus 8. I see minus 16. So these are all powers of 2. 2, 4, 8, 16, 32. So what power of 2 comes after this? I have 64. But again, plus, minus, plus, minus, plus, I will have minus. So 39 minus 64 is minus 25. So powers of 2 are alternatively added and subtracted. In this question, 4 group of letters are given, out of which 3 are alike and one of them is not like the other. So find the different one. This looks like B is given, C has been cancelled, D is given, E is given, F has been cancelled and G has been given. K is given, L has been cancelled, M is given, N is given, O has been cancelled, P has been given. So it's a easier pattern to observe. Out of the 4, 3 are common in some pattern. One of them is not common. Remove that. One of them is different. After P, Q has been cancelled. R, S, T has been cancelled. U. So these three look like the same. T, U has been cancelled. This should be V. This should have been V. So this is the one which is the odd one or the different one from others. In this question, four numbers are given. Out of these, three are alike in a certain way. One is different. Choose one which is different from the rest. So in such cases, it could be that you are looking for divisibility by 2 or by 3 or by 5 or by 11, or you're looking for sum of digits or some pattern. Usually it is about divisibility. So this is multiple of 4, multiple of 2, multiple of 2, others are not. If I think about digit sum, because that is more common for divisibility by 3 and 9, usually such digits, such 4-digit, 5-digit numbers have divisibility tool attached. Generally, I have seen either 3 or 9 or 11, most common. If I look at these, 5 plus 6, 11, 11 plus 9, 20 plus 8, 28 is the digit sum. 7 plus 8, 15, 15 plus 9, 24 plus 4, 28 digit sum. I'm getting some common pattern here. 8 and 9, 15, 15 and 9, 24 and 3, 27 is the digit sum. 8 and 9, 17, 17 and 6, 23 and 5, 28. That means these numbers are not multiples of 9 and 3. This number is a multiple of 9 and 3. So the odd one out is option C. Again, this is called analogy. There is a relation between these two. I have to look for same relation. Strong winds are called gale. Disaster and calamity, they are same thing. Here, A ratio B or A is to B is same as C is to D. Here, the degree of severity is higher. Disgust and infatuation, they are opposites. Wind, when it becomes strong, is called gale. I'm looking for higher degree. Storm does not become sea. So, out of these, the only one that makes sense is love becomes passion. Degree of severity or degree of strength. In this question, a group of three interrelated words are given. You have to study the relationship between these words and choose another group which is similar in relation. Okay. I have been given pink, red, and white. Pink is created when you combine red and white. So A is created by combining B and C. Can brown be created by mixing black and blue? Can green be created by mixing blue and yellow? Can orange be created by mixing yellow and black? Can yellow be created by mixing red and green? So you need to have studied in your fourth standard, fifth standard art class what combines to create what. So I have written this down. Yellow and blue combine to give green. Option B. Again, this is general knowledge based. There is not much logic involved here. The logic part was you being able to find this relation that pink is created by mixing the other two. Green is created by mixing blue and yellow. In this question, choose the set of numbers from the four options that is similar to the set. There is something that connects these. There is something that connects these. Same connection can be found in which other triplet. So you notice these are all multiples of 7. If I take out 7 common, this is 7 into 9. This is 7 into 7. This is 7 into 5. Is there any such pattern that I could observe in the others? Now this is multiple of 7, but these are not. But is there something common between them? If I take out 4 common, this is 16 times, 10 times, and 7 times. Does not match. Na to 7 common or nahi. We don't have common brackets also. Here I have 8 common. See, if I take out 8 common, this is 8 into 9, 8 into 5, and 8 into 3. Somewhat closer. 9, 7, 5, 8 is common. This one, I might be able to take 12 common. 12 common 6 times, 4 times, 2 times. Nowhere near. In this, we have something common. Yes. If I take out 9 common, the first one is 9 times. This is 9 into 7. This is 9 into 5. So this one matches perfectly with our sequence. First of all, you and I did not know what is common here. What are we looking for? Then it clicked that they are multiples of same factor. They are all multiples of 7. I took out 7 common. Maybe because 7 is common in the given hint, this is the hint given to us. Maybe 7 will be common in the given options. 7 is not common in any option. Then maybe the bracket is common. I took out 7 common, then 975 is there. 975 is their option D. So again, presence of mind, not a heavy question, not a heavy task. If you're good with numbers, you're good with divisibilities, you'll do fine in this question. 7 villages A, B, C, D, E, F, G are situated as follows. E is 2 kilometers west of B, and so on. So on. We'll read that. But look at these options. If these options make you uneasy, you should not solve this. Options are in square root because we calculate hypotenuse as distance. E is 2 kilometers west of B. There is B somewhere. West is on this side. So E is 2 kilometers west. F is 2 kilometers north of A. I have no idea where is A. C is 2 kilometers west of A. I have no idea where is A. D D is 2 kilometers south of G. Where is G? We don't know. We have only drawn E and B. G is related to C. Now see, D is exactly in the middle of B and D. So this is where our hints start to connect. I'm drawing a slightly longer line. This is B and this is E. And D is in the middle. So see, whatever I have copied, whatever I have written, I'll cross off for you. I have used this information. I have used this information. Now I know where is D. So I can connect anything with D. D is 2 kilometers south of G. So D is to the south. G will be upwards. This is one, this is one. Whatever I'm using, I'm crossing it off. G is 2 kilometers east of C. So G is towards the east. So C should be this side. Now C is 1 kilometers west of A. So A is the middle point. A will be above E. A will be here. C is to the west. West is here. A will be here in the middle. F is 2 kilometers north of A. 2 kilometers further north is F. Now I have managed to put 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 7 points. What is the distance between D and F? So you see, when you are at D, when you want to go to F, you have to travel 2 kilometers up and 2 kilometers up. And you see, from D backward, this is 1 kilometer. This is backward. This is 2 and 2, 4 kilometers. You have to go from D to G and then A to F, 4 kilometers up and 1 kilometer backward. So what will this distance be between D and F? 4 square 16 and 1 square 1. So distance will be df square will be equal to 4 square plus 1 square, that is 17. So df will be root over 17. Answer option C. What is the only problem here? Being able to draw them accurately without making mistakes, and you should not panic after looking at options. In the diagram indicates number of students taking different subjects. Which subject has the largest number of students? So what my job is? My job is to add all these numbers. There is no logic involved, manual addition of numbers. So I'm focusing first on mathematics on the left side. 9 plus 14, 23. 23 plus 13, 36. 36 plus 20, 56. 56 plus 18, 74. 74 plus 18, 89. Mathematics has 89. I'm going for history. Slowly and carefully, we need to add numbers. So this number and this number, that is 30. 30 plus 25 is 55. 75. 75 and 18 is 93. 93 and 13 is 106. 106 and 18 is 124. This is history. I'm looking for largest number. So mathematics is gone. 9 plus 16, 25. 25 plus 18, 42. 42 plus 20, 62. 62 plus 13, 75 plus 12, 87. Nowhere near, nowhere near. Science, let us look for science. 19 plus 16, 35. 35 plus 13, 48. 48 plus 18, 66. 86. 86 plus 33. 86 plus 33. So somewhere around 119. Somewhere around 119. So the largest one seems history. Others, you want to verify if the additions are correct or not. You added one more time. But I feel these are very smaller numbers. These are somewhere in 80s and 90s. These are somewhere 80s and 90s. These two are above 100. History is 125, 124, which is the highest of all. In a family, each daughter has same number of brothers as she has sisters, and the son has twice as many sisters as he has brothers. How many sons are there in the family? Okay. Let us say the number of daughters is X and number of sons is Y. What are we saying? Each daughter has same number of brothers as sisters. So if I say Sita is one of the girls or Reshma is one of the girls, how many sisters will she have? She cannot be her own sister. So number of sisters is X minus 1. But every boy is a brother. So we are saying X minus 1 is equal to Y. The number of brothers and number of sisters is same for a girl. That girl cannot be her own sister. So her sisters are X minus 1. Her brothers are Y. They are both equal. Now listen to this. Each son has twice as many sisters as he has brothers. If Ramesh is one of the boys, how many brothers will he have? He will have Y minus 1 brothers. Now, he has twice as many sisters. So, number of sisters is double. Now, can I say if Ramesh is one of the boys, all the girls are his sisters? So, we have two simple equations we need to solve. The only difficult part is being able to visualize how to create these equations. My job is what? To find number of sons. So I'm trying to find y. So I will try to remove x. Can I write this as x is equal to y plus 1? I will bring it here. 2y minus 2 is equal to y plus 1. I'll bring it here. Y is equal to 3. This will be added here. There are 3 boys in the family. Only problem? Forming equations. Think again one more time. Ramesh cannot be his own brother. So how many brothers does he have? He has this many brothers. Now, every one of the girls, all the daughters are his sisters. So Sisters are double of the brothers. Brothers double is equal to sisters. I am trying to find sons. Sons are y. So I'll remove x. So I'll transfer this on this side. X is equal to y plus 1. Put it here and finish the calculation. Should you solve this? Absolutely. You should solve this in the exam on the easier side. In this question, there are two statements labeled as assertive and reason, or assertion and reason. An electric bulb makes a bang when it is broken. Nowadays, we all use LED, so you might not have heard the breaking sound of an electric bulb. It does make a bang kind of sound when it breaks. The reason given is the air inside the bulb rushes out immediately after breaking. This is false. Earlier bulbs used to be called vacuum tubes or vacuum bulbs. Usually, air is sucked out of those and then the filament is placed. That filament burns. Some of the bulbs contain inert gases also, but they don't rush out immediately when broken. So there's a usually vacuum. So A is true, but R is false. A is true, but R is false. Because R is false, R cannot be the reason behind it. So there's no need to read others. Answer is A is true, R is false. Solution. How many pairs are there in the word that have same letters as between them in the English alphabet? We have solved one question like this earlier. Solution. I told you I'll give you one more approach. This is the non-number based approach. You are standing at S. What comes after S? T. Is there a T? No. T, U, V, W, X, Y, Z. So going forward, there is no pair for S. What comes after O? O, P, Q, R, S, T, U. Anything going forward? No. What comes after L? L, M, N, O, P, Q. Going forward? No. U, do we have V, V, W, X, Y? No. This is T. U, V, W? No. I, J, K? No. L, O के बाद P? No. No. Now you have to go back. This is the problem with this method. You have to go back. N, do we have O after that? Yes. N, no. O, P, Q, R, S, T, U. O, P, Q, R, S, T, U. No. I, look at this. I, J, K, L. Look at this. I, J, K, L. So I, L is a pair. L, M, N, T, U. T, U, V, W, X. U, V, W, X. L, M, N, O, P. There are three such pairs that we can observe have same alphabet between them. I personally feel this one takes a little more time because you have to go forward and then come back. If you work with numbers and you can subtract in your mind, what is the approach? The gap minus 1 is equal to number of alphabets. The number based approach is a very fast approach. In this question, there are two statements followed by two conclusions numbered 1 and 2. You have to decide. You have to take the given statement to be true, even if it seems at variance with commonly known facts, and decide which one follows. Statement: no woman can vote. Some women are politicians. Okay. So this is in a manner, this is like a Venn diagram approach. No woman can vote. So women are here. They cannot vote. Now, some women are politicians. So some women are politicians. So politicians could be here or politician can overlap. We are not sure. Male politicians can vote. See, first of all, politicians will overlap with vote or not, we don't know. Male politicians will vote, I cannot say. If this is the right diagram, politicians have nothing to do with voting. You're not thinking in common terms what happens in real life. No. This is Venn diagram. May or may not overlap. Some politicians can vote. Why? There is no politician voting here. So what follows? Neither one nor two. I want you to try this one more time. Think only in terms of Venn diagrams or syllogisms. Study the following graph and answer the questions that follow. Some years there are DI questions. This is called data interpretation. Some year there are no DI questions in JIPMAT. The graph indicates cost of production of a firm. The cost they have spent. A is raw material. This is raw material. B is packaging cost. C is fixed manufacturing expenses. And D is labor cost. All right. The total value in rupee for all sectors is 120 lakhs. If total labor cost increases to 2.4 lakhs, what percentage increase does it represent? First of all, we need to know what is labor cost today, and if it becomes 2.4 lakh, what is the percentage growth? See, what do we have here? Total graph should be 100%. This is 49%. This is 39.50%. This is 11%. When I add these, this is 60, 60, and this is 99.5%. The other three are 99.5%. That means labor cost must be 0.5%. What is 0.5 percentage of 120? This is 20 into 6. This is 20 into 5. Cancel, cancel. So 0.6 lakh rupees is the labor cost. Now the new labor cost is 2.4 lakh. So when a number becomes four times, the growth is 300%. How else can you answer this? You can go for formula. How do we define percentage change? Final value minus initial value upon initial value into 100, which is 1.8 upon 0.6 into 100, which is 300%. Or if you know this trick, when a number, let us say a number x, becomes 4 times, there is 300% growth. When a number becomes 3 times, there is a growth of 200%. When a number, let us say, becomes 20 times, what is the growth? 1900% is the growth. This is multiplying factor approach. This you would have studied in arithmetic percentages. Below a question is given along with two statements numbered 1 and 2. You have to decide whether the data provided in the statements are sufficient to answer the question. This is called data sufficiency questions. You don't assume anything from outside. Whatever is given to you in statement 1, statement 2, you test and decide, can you answer the question? If A and B are integers, A and B are integers is given. Is A plus B a odd number? When you say a question starts with a is, answer can be yes, the addition is odd, or answer can be no. No, the addition is not odd. No is also a perfectly fine answer. A and B are integers. So between this and this, A can be either 9 or A can be 10. So by looking at A, can I answer A plus B? No. Second statement, B can be 8 or B can be 9. By looking at this, can you answer A plus B? No. When you are not able to answer individually, now you combine them. Now, if this is A and this is B, A plus B is 17. If this is A and this is B, A plus B is 18. If this is A and this is B, A plus B is 18. If this is A and this is B, A plus B is 19. So A plus B might be odd. It might be even. You and I cannot answer this. The question cannot be answered if the statement 1 and statement 2 together are not sufficient to answer the question. Mark option C. What play do examiners play in this? They shuffle these answer options. Maybe last option says question cannot be answered. Maybe the first option says it can be answered by any of the statement alone. So always once you reach answer, read carefully these options and then mark your answer. So we have reached end of the session. I hope you are learning new tricks, applying those tricks in exams. Plus, if you decide to prepare for the next year, you decide to repeat, you can reach out to us on these numbers. You have any queries regarding how to go about exam preparation, what exams to focus on. If you want your profile to be evaluated, you want to speak with a mentor, you can always communicate to us on these numbers. Have a great day ahead, guys.